Hey everyone, welcome to Manchester United vs Liverpool at Old Trafford for the Premier League. Basically, this is going to be well, it's not for the Premier League. It's not like the 2011 game, which for those who were subscribed way back may remember that it was in the first season. If you haven't watched it, I may put a link in the description. It's very funny, unless you're a Man United fan, obviously. It was basically like I went to Old Trafford. If we won, we were in the driving seat to win the title, and if Man United won or drew, they were in the driving seat, and we won. Joe Cole, last sort of 5 minutes. Probably one of my most over-the-top commentary moments to date. But there's the league for you. Gerrard and Carragher. Well, Gerrard is suspended, as you saw in the previous game, I think. Or was it I can't remember, actually. It's been a while since I've done a commentary, and you can, for the love of God, I hate this. You see, this is the problem. I've talked about Camtasia. I'm currently using Camtasia. It will have a pop-up like this, so please ignore that. I'll just click in, just pretend it never happened. So, Gerrard, I can remember, it's been a while since I've last done a video, as you can tell. That's why my voice is a little stuffy. I have a cold, so I do apologise for that, but I'm going to get through it anyway. I'm just going to do this game, because it's such an exciting game. So yeah, Gerrard's suspended, Carragher's injured, so Lucas and Henderson are in midfield, Kaut on the right, Di Maria on the left, Suarez and Carroll in the right positions. Man United have Rooney playing, which is unlike in real life, as well. Hernandez. Giggs is in the middle. Thought he was a left, whatever. Thought he played in the left, but maybe I assume he can play on that. For God's sake, he could probably play at right back. Ryan Giggs, he's probably that good. Even I'll admit that. And I think people talk him up too much. And also, before any Man United fans get me back, I'll explain myself in a moment and start furiously typing in the comments, because I've noticed that quite a lot lately. I've got a few points to put out, but I'll try and commentate over this game the best I can. I've noticed quite a lot lately of how many people get very angry about the statements they get. I don't know if it's just me being a little pissy or something, because I am quite a defensive person. Some of you may notice that by the comments I leave. But a lot of people are very angry. I can just imagine them ferociously typing at the keyboards, saying, "How dare this Scouse bastard do this to me? What a horrible Scouse bastard!" You know, it's like, well, I mean, it's a game of football. Even worse, it's a game simulation. Just shut up and get on with it. I'm not serious about football. You shouldn't be either. Shut the fuck up and get on with it. Watch the video, give me a like, and shut the fuck up and move on and get on with your day. That's all it should be. But yeah, that's just a quick word on that. Good start for us so far, but Lucas should not be getting dispossessed that easily. And how the hell did Reina save that? He was miles away from it. It must have sort of, I think his little dot was miles away from it. Must have stretched for it or something. Thought that was an open goal practically for Hernandez there. Now this is a little tip. I've got a few tips for you for those who are playing in about the Championship. Now I mentioned in the previous video I'm doing Southampton at the moment. I'm playing a Southampton off screen. It's just my sort of regular game, that I'm just going to play. I've signed some players, and I'll tell you, I've got some quality players. Here's the type of player to go for. If you are someone like Southampton, you don't have an absolute massive amount of money. Someone like Leicester, who have a lot of money. Good save, Reina there. I can't imagine Leicester have a lot, but they've got enough for the Championship. Use your loanies. You can have 4. I think it's 4, and unless you've got like 3 already, that are already naturally there because of what's happening in real life. Get some loanies in, and I'll talk about the 2 I've got in, and then a few of the signings. One of the ones was Liverpool's John Flanagan, because he has Premier League experience, and that's what the type would go for. The ones who are not massively experienced in the Premier League, but have some experience in the Premier League. So obviously the history, like Flanagan's appeared in the first team. And the other one I've signed is Tottenham youngster Danny Rose. Oh, I should have slipped in Di Maria there. He's pretty much through. Signed Danny Rose for Tottenham. He is an absolute beast. Scored about 4 goals, I think. Who else do we have? But the main strikers, though, I've pretty much redone the strikers. I've got Ricky Lambert there. Excuse me. And I've brought in Stephen Doby. He was transfer listed by Swansea. I think he's always going to be transfer listed by Swansea. Heider Helgeson from QPR, who's going quite cheap, and I thought I'll get hold of him. And last on a bought on loan was another Liverpool player. It was Nathan Eccleston. He just absolutely terrorised defences. He scored about 7 goals, I think, and went into about 9 games. I think he scored like 3 doubles or something. And he's got like one other goal, but he's been an absolute beast to me as well. You got Helgeson as well, sort of the target man assisting him. I've got Ricky Lambert, he's injured though currently. Sorry, no, actually, he's just come back from injury and scored a great goal in the FA Cup against Tottenham. We actually beat Tottenham 2-0, which is excellent in the third round. Beat Newcastle in the second round. We beat, I think we're going up against Man United. Speaking of which, Suarez should have scored there. De Gea, he didn't have much space, in fairness, to move or shoot or anything, but De Gea stood up well. Suarez should have scored. Speaking of which, Manchester United are now on the break. And it's just a scramble at the moment. It's a very scrambly game. Or scramble? That's not even a word. It's a very, I don't know the best word. Yeah, just say scrambly. Very strange game at the moment. I don't really want to change anything because they're not doing that badly, but they're not doing brilliantly. I'll have to have a think. And more eagle-eyed viewers may have noticed, I've actually forgotten to mention this, to be honest, that I now have the real badges and kits. Obviously, that this is just, I only recorded the other day the badge tutorial. I'm probably going to do a kit one soon as well. I think a few people said it, so it might even be up by now, to be honest. But if not, I'll probably upload it soon. Oh my God, the rain is just man of the match so far today. Di Maria to poor ball. The real badges. I think I've done a tutorial. If you haven't seen it, go. I'll put a link again in the description for that. And I may also do a badges. A kits one, as I say. So there you go. It just adds a little bit more realism, and it's nicer layout and so on to the game. But both teams knocking on the door at the moment, just can't break each other down. I was going to thought I'd jinx something then, but nope, Di Maria comes out with it. God, they're so quick at getting back. And the passing, I'm just waiting for that. I'm thinking, there's no one running, there's no sort of space for anyone, there's very little space. We're probably opening up a little bit more space at the back, because obviously they've got, I'd say probably Rooney and Hernandez is better than Suarez and Carroll. No, it probably isn't. It probably is. It is better than Suarez and Carroll. I think Suarez is better than Hernandez, but Rooney's better than all three of them. I think Carroll's probably the worst out of that, I will admit. I'm not going to get into that fucking debate because I hate anyone who brings it up now. I'm not answering. If you're going to bring up, I've talked about it before. I'm not going to say anything. And speaking of Andy Carroll, there he goes with a foul. Oh my goodness me! Close gigs down then. God. The thing about Nani is on this, he's a very good player, but on this, I always feel comfortable when he's on the ball. He's about to open up because more often than not he misses, and I think that is kind of similar in real life. I mean, sure, he scores some brilliant goals, which he does, but he does like to take a lot of shots, and obviously if you do have a lot of shots, most of them are going to miss. And Raynham again making a great save. I think I go counter because it's very difficult to stand up to Man United for this long at Old Trafford. I knew that was going to happen. Lucas giving away the foul. And who's this going to be? It looks like it's going to be Giggs. Let's take this. See what I mean about Nani? Excuse me, I have to blow my nose. I mean, I wouldn't have been laughing there if he scored, but it was close. But that's different so far. Look at the shot. Good God. Yeah, it's just that when you go to the two Manchester clubs, I really don't know how to play them. I know it's like attack's the best form of defence and all that, but no, be real. You're just going to concede. You're just going to leak goals if you go a straight attack. You are going to leak goals. Here we go. See, Skell should have scored that. Why was it Skell? Why was it not Agger? Oh dear God! If that was Agger on his left foot, you would have absolutely buried that. There we go. See, he's go counter and it slows the pace down. We're going forward again, and he goes Suarez. He's offside, but it's a goal. It's offside, but it's a goal. It's offside, but he put it in the net. That didn't make any sense. It was nicely finished, but was he offside though? We're going to have a look at this because my first instinct was that he was not offside. I thought he was actually, when he played it, I thought, maybe he is on. Off. I'm not making any sense. You see, his cold's gone to my head. I don't know what I'm doing. And the game has crashed, which is, what the fail? Okay, that was odd. And Suarez, as you can see, is offside. Didn't look at it at the time, but he was off, clearly. Piling on the pressure. We've just scored an offside goal. How the hell are Man United piling on the pressure? That makes no sense. Lucas dribbling here. Oh, look at that. Brilliant. Oh, who was coming in there? It was on Giggs. I think it might have been Carroll. Looked like it was. Come on, you can't do that to Hernandez. Thought he's just going to get in front of him, but Hernandez just seemed to speed up at the last second. And that's a poor effort. That's 0-0 at half time. Keep going. Suarez looking happy if I say that to him. Okay, so let's try it then. 45 minutes then. So I think a few people might say, hey, would you be happy with a point here? Yes, I would be happy with a point here. I'd always be happy with a point at Old Trafford, no matter the circumstances, except obviously if United get relegated or something, which, let's be honest, is not going to happen. But, oh, this is great football again, and it was inevitable, really. Andy Carroll. You see, this is what happens when he does actually get going. Andy Carroll does get the goals. I mean, I know a lot of people go, he's overpowered on this. He probably is, you're right, but I don't know. I just know anytime Carroll scores, it just loads of people just voice their opinions on side. He voices their opinions on it, going, Andy Carroll was a waste of money. Andy Carroll was this. He has the potential, but he's not going to be this, that, or the other. Yeah, whatever. Shut up. It's 2. I don't believe it. It's Daniel Alec. What did I tell you about Daniel Alec? I don't believe this. It's 2-0 at Old Trafford to Liverpool, and I'm going to be very calm here because if we look at the information, if we look at the league table, what this is currently doing, we are going to be 2 points behind United. We're actually not going to be going ahead of them. So, wonderful delivery from Di Maria. I'm hoping he'll be like the Kalou. If you remember in 2011, the first signing I made was Salomon Kalou, and he proved to be a very valuable, a very interesting asset for us. You know, because he scored. Well, he scored in the Old Trafford game. It was he scored to. I think he was the one who brought us back into it. Actually, I think it was 2-0, and was it 2? I can't remember. Yeah, it was 2-0, and Kalou scored. It was like an open goal, but he scored the goal. And hopefully, Di Maria there with the assist. Look at this. Carroll robbing, was it Giggs, was it? It just got in front of Carroll, but, sorry, Carroll. My eyes are watering up and everything. Now I can't see a damn thing. And how the hell did Glenn Jones out? I'm not going to question these decisions anymore. They're just too crazy. Interesting to see Tottenham there ahead of Man City, who are in 5th. That is very interesting. I just don't get why Man City is so poor at the moment on this. Oh, get it away. Because we've seen them in real life. They are absolute beast. I mean, okay, this is the first commentary I'm doing, by the way, since the 6-1. It's obviously not going to be 6-1 in this game, but I mean, I think in a video where I say, I think in the Man City game where it's like, I think Man United are going to give them a good game. Well, I certainly got egg on my face on that one, didn't I? Oh, that was. I remember watching that back and thinking, why did I just say that? Man United are absolutely piling the pressure on, but we have the 2 goals, which is what's most important at the moment. Reina makes the save, but it's a foul by Wayne Rooney. Anyway. It is basically just all Man United now. I think I might as well just go contained, to be honest, because look at that. I mean, well, they're heading for the exits, but I'm gonna have to make a change as well. Suarez, he's on a 6.9. I think what I might do actually is bring. I was gonna bring Quates on, but that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna put Kelly in, centre mid, and just have Andy Carroll as this lone sort of target man. I've put Jordan Henderson. He's done quite well, in fairness, in the deep line playmaker position, because I'm stupid. But that was, well, he's worked. We haven't conceded the goal. So Suarez comes off. He's on a 6.9. I know he's going to have, I know he's got that influence and all that, but we're 2-0. It shouldn't matter at this stage. Well, we're having closer to the final whistle. And Rooney, I think, did you say he dived? Well, that is an extraordinary game. Really, no. It's just, I'm actually quite speechless about how easy we just won that game. I mean, it wasn't even difficult. I mean, sure, there was that period in the first half where Man United had all the, the pressure and all that, but achievement, park the bus. I shouldn't keep a clean sheet away from home, but Denied penalty. Shut up. That's a choice. Denied penalty for Man United. Yeah, that's a choice. So anyway, that is an extraordinary win. With relative ease then at Old Trafford, 2-0 win against Man United. We move on then to the game at Anfield against Aston Villa. So see what that does to the league table then, in case you didn't see it before, if you were opening a new tab or something. 2 points behind Man United, they're still in the driving seat, but we have the momentum now. Conceded the same amount of goals, but they, as you can see, have scored far more. And Aston Villa lingering down there for some reason, I don't know why. Should be an interesting game next time. Thanks for watching, lads. Join me for that. Goodbye.